I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides, and welcome to my
very unofficial guide to the top 5 attractions in the Magic Kingdom, in no particular order. We start over in Liberty Square at the Haunted Mansion. This is one of the Disneyworld classics, and although it is haunted, it's not scary in a jump out at you in the dark kind of way, more like a Scooby Doo kind of way. The line moves fast, and they've recently added some interactive features that make it fun to wait. Now we travel over to Adventureland for the next 2 attractions on my list. The first one is the Jungle Cruise. This attraction simulates a riverboat cruise down several major rivers of Asia, Africa, and South America. On your cruise, you encounter really artificial-looking animatronic animals, listen to constant knee slappers from your skipper, and even sail through a sunken temple. It is in no way thrilling, but you just can't miss a ride on the Jungle Cruise. The original Jungle Cruise in California has been in operation since 1955, and I recommend riding it at night for some extra magic. If you make it out of the jungle, the next ride on my list of the Magic Kingdom Top 5 is, of course, the famous Pirates of the Caribbean ride, now starring Captain Jack. This is an indoor boat ride through several scenes involving pirates invading a seaside harbor. The character of Jack Sparrow is now mixed in with the action, and except for one small drop in the darkness, there are no quote-unquote thrilling parts of the ride, just a lot of coolness. Moving over to Tomorrowland, we start with the first of the 3 famous mountains in the Magic Kingdom, Space Mountain. Space Mountain is an indoor roller coaster in the dark and an absolute must for any thrill seekers visiting the Magic Kingdom. I can't show you much of the ride here because, like I said, it's in the dark, but if you ride the People Mover, which, by the way, is also honorable mention for my top attractions in the Magic Kingdom, you'll be taken straight through the middle of Space Mountain to get a better idea of what it's like inside. The next of the mountains is Splash Mountain, which is basically the longest and coolest log flume on the planet. You board these great big logs and float through the story of Song of the South. There are a few smaller drops and one great big drop into the briar patch towards the end of the ride. Depending on where you're sitting and what the weather's like, you may get really wet. And the final attraction on my must-see list is my absolute favorite, Big Thunder Mountain. This is a runaway mine train through caves, a deserted mining town, and a collapsing cavern filled with gold. It has something very Indiana Jones about it, and although it is a true roller coaster, it doesn't include any big drops or extremely high points, which makes it rideable for almost everyone in the family who's not afraid of a little speed and fast turns. I'm Morgan, and this has been a very unofficial guide to the top 5 attractions, well, 5.5 if you count the People Mover, in the Magic Kingdom in Florida.